Once upon a time, China decided its bathrooms needed a makeover, and not just any makeover, a billion-dollar bonanza to transform humble latrines into something, well, let's say, more royal. Imagine walking into a public loo and finding flat-screen TVs, refrigerators, oh, and my personal favorite, facial recognition to prevent toilet paper theft. Because why not? But let's not get carried away just yet. This revolution was more than just techie toilets in cities. It was a sweeping campaign that reached the far corners of rural China, where the humble squat toilet reigned supreme. Here's the catch. Converting these to flush toilets wasn't just a matter of plumbing, it was about changing a way of life. And in a classic top-down approach, the government didn't just suggest, it insisted. So what's the big deal with changing a few toilets, you ask? Well, for starters, in rural China, your toilet isn't just a toilet, it's a fertilizer factory. Yep, you heard that right. But the government had other plans that involved, wait for it, a national rural toilet design competition, because nothing says innovation like competitive toilet designing. Now onto the juicy part, the money. Villagers were promised subsidies for these new shiny toilets, but as fate would have it, those subsidies didn't cover the whole shebang, and so many were left with toilets that were more luxurious than their homes, or worse, half-built white elephants. And in a plot twist that no one saw coming, some officials used this revolution as a cash cow, inflating numbers and raking in those sweet, sweet government funds. Meanwhile, back in the cities, it was a race to build the fanciest loo, because nothing screams progress like a toilet that could double as a living room, right? But as you might guess, not everything went according to plan. Reports surfaced of these new toilets being abandoned, or in a stroke of irony, not functional. The countryside was littered with these relics of misguided ambition. So what's the moral of this story? Maybe it's that even the best intentions can go down the drain when they're flushed through the pipes of bureaucracy and extravagance. But let's not be too harsh. After all, China did set out to do something commendable, improve public health and boost tourism. It's just that along the way, they might have gotten a bit carried away. As for the future of China's toilet revolution, only time will tell if it finds its way back to its humble beginnings or if it continues down the path of porcelain excess.